This video is about the unwritten rules of leadership, things that they just don't tell us when we get that promotion, when we go to the next level. But this video is 2 of 5, and this one is you will give way more than you get back at first. And what I mean by that is you are going to have to invest your soul and your time into people before you get anything back, before you start to see any progress. So who would watch this video? 1, you're trying to get into some kind of management position. You're trying to get promoted, get to the next level. 2, you're already in a management position. You just want to get better. Or 3, you just want to get better at work. You want to understand your management better, and you want to understand the things that they have to go through, learn yourself, and then keep moving forward. So the first piece is mindset. You got to wrap your head around the game that we're playing. At work, in leadership, in managing people, in leading people. It's circular, meaning it doesn't end. We get paid as good leaders to solve bigger and bigger problems, bring value to those around us, and to execute and deliver results. That's pretty much it. So the mindset there for understanding this unwritten rule, the rule being you're going to give way more than you get back at first. So what do we mean by that for your mindset? What we mean is you're going to be continuously investing. Say you just got promoted, say you just joined a new team. Those things, this is a no-brainer. Don't come in and be the know-it-all. Don't come in with all the big changes. Take a deep breath and start building relationships. And that's what we mean by you're going to give a lot more than you get back, because these people are just trying to figure you out. Everybody's just trying to get and see who you are, and you want to develop the people around you. You want to invest time in them. You want to invest time in yourself, but you also need to invest a ton of time in what? The relationships. Everybody's just trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure out who you are. So when you invest time in them, giving open and honest communication, transparent communication, giving everything you can, serving them, they'll start to see that, but you need to be consistent. And you need to wrap your head around that you're not going to see a lot of progress, quotation marks, at first. How are you going to see your success in your investment in these relationships? It's not going to come all at once, and it won't be one day, 2 weeks from now that everybody loves you. That's not going to be the case. Think about relationships that you build. They take time, they take investment, they take honest communication. You have to have some kind of core value, a shared core value with those folks to really build. They have to know a little bit about you, just not how you are at work. We talked about being consistent. We talked that you're not going to see a lot of big milestones for progress, but you will see progress. You will see engagement, and you can know engagement by conversations that you're having, team meetings that the team meetings that you're leading. The more they're feeling open to talk about, the more that they're brainstorming with you, the less defensive they get. These are the little flags and indicators that you're looking for, but then make quantum leaps into where you're building real relationships. And I'm not talking about being buddy at work. I'm talking about relationships that people trust you, where you've built a relationship on trust. They know that you're there to bring something to them. They know that their what's in it for me is being met, and you know what they want. But remember, like, you may be just thinking right now, oh, this is so common sense. Common sense does not mean that it's commonly practiced. So be intentional about this. Make this a thing for you. And one of the tactics that I use personally is I time block who needs my best today. Who on the team needs my best? I set out a half an hour, and I'm either going to call them or find them in the operation, have a cup of coffee, whatever it is. I'm going to pick them out, know that I've identified somebody who needs my best today. Very intentional. I've time blocked it. That is non-negotiable time, and that's going to happen today. It doesn't have to be so pre-planned where I'm going to script what I'm going to say. These are just conversations. These are relationship building conversations. I couple that with who can I send something to via email or via text. So this is just above and beyond, and just say, hey, great job. I can give them some encouraging feedback or something that I saw good, highlighting, saying thank you. Make a point to always say thank you. So I'm not looking, because I know this unwritten rule, every day I'm not looking for validation. Every day I'm not saying people love me and that the team loves me. I know I need to be humble. I know I need to invest in the relationships, 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour maybe, to build a relationship per day. Somebody who needs my A game, somebody who needs me to show up for them. Couple that with a tactic to just send an email or text of something positive that's going on. Everybody could use positive reinforcement, especially now after COVID. Everybody's starting to come back to work. Everybody's been out a while. So there's a lot of confusion and a lot of COVID fatigue, if you will, about coming back to work. So as we go through this transition, it's a great time to reinvest in the relationships. That's the tip for today. That is the unwritten rule nobody really wants to tell you about when you're either looking to get into a leadership or management role, maybe that you're in one now, or newly promoted, or that you just want to get better at work. But what they don't tell you is this unwritten rule that regardless of what happens, the expectation is that you are going to deliver results. To deliver results, you are not going to do it by yourself, and you need the team. And by needing the team, you need to invest in those relationships. So you are going to give a ton. You're going to give time and energy, not get a lot of it back, not a lot of gigantic milestones in the beginning at first. But then as you invest more and more, reinvest in that stock, the dividends are going to pay off twofold, threefold in a very short amount of time in the whole scheme of things. And you'll start to build those relationships. You'll start to see the progress and move the team forward.